And I've looked at it like, I can do that. So this is how I'm gonna get into how Kobe Cordell started. I got a phone call from a church musician that used to play for my dad when I was younger at the time. And this was about 16 years old. And he's a musician, one of the coldest, shout out to Telvis Ward. And he was telling me, he's like, I got these producers and I've been bragging on you and I've been telling them you can sing and all of this. And again, bro, we're in Blythe. Yeah, we're in Blythe, bro. You're not telling me nothing that's finna take me up out of here and change my life tomorrow. So, so I'm like, all right, cool. And I trusted him because again, that was like a big brother. He was around for a long time. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'll let you know, talk to my mom and see how we feel about moving about that. Because at the time, if I was gonna get there, she was gonna be the one. So she had to believe it. She had to make, we had to make it make sense. I kind of brushed it off. But no, so they were Justin Bieber fans. And at this time, he had just put out the movie. I never can remember the name. I want to say it was Never Say Never, or it was either way. It might have been Never Say Never. But either way, it was his journey to selling out, being the youngest to sell out Madison Square Garden. Okay. And just watching they took me to see this documentary. I went to see it. And watching his journey, not only how he started, he got picked up because of the YouTube videos, and then the journey of how he got picked up and how it started, and then going through the adversity when I think he ended up with like strep throat or something 2 or 3 days before he had to do the Madison Square Garden show, and still got through that, and then became who he is and became in the game. And I've looked at it like, I can do that. At least I don't know about being on stage because I hadn't really done it outside of like talent shows and stuff, but I looked at it, if I definitely can sing as good as he can, if not better. That's just where my head was. I definitely can do that. So I walked out. As soon as that movie was over, I walked out and I picked up the phone and I called Telvis back. This was literally about a week and a half apart. I called Telvis back. I said, when and where do I need to be? Called my mom. I told her, I'm going. We going. I got to be in San Bernardino, 2.5 hour drive. I said, I got to be in San Bernardino on this day. I'm going to meet these guys. I'll be with Telvis. We trust him. It's a family friend. Let's go to work. And now this is why y'all got who y'all got sitting in front of y'all right now.
And here we are.